This song was sung at my father's retirement party many years ago by a bunch of his grandkids. So the song became identified with the, quote, Grands, those that sang that night and those that came after. There were a lot of them. It also became my mother's favorite song right on the spot that night. So I'd like to dedicate this song to the Grands and to Grammy Ruth. Tom Paxton's The Marvelous Toy. Oh, when I was just a wee little lad, full of health and joy, my father homeward came one night, he gave to me a toy. A wonder to behold it was, with many colors bright. The moment I laid eyes on it, it became my heart's delight. And it went zip when it moved, pop when it stopped, whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. Well, the first time that I picked it up, I had a great surprise, 'cause right on its bottom were two big buttons that looked like eyes. I first pushed one, then the other, and I twisted its lid. When I set it down again, this is what it did. It went zip when it moved, pop when it stopped, whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. It first marched left, then marched right, then marched under a chair. And when I looked where it had gone, it wasn't even there. I started to sob, but my daddy laughed. He knew that I would find. When I turned around again, my little toy chugging from behind. And it went zip when it moved, pop when it stopped, whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. Well, the years have gone by too quickly, it seems. I have my own little boy and girl, and yesterday I gave to them my marvelous little toy. Their eyes nearly popped right out of their head. They gave a squeal of glee. Neither one of them knows just what it is, but they love it just like me. It still goes zip when it moves, pop when it stops, whir when it stands still. They never knew just what it was, and I guess they never will. That's for the Grands and Grammy.